real problems since seen nothing. I ain't seen real. I ain't seen real problems since tripping off grades. I just be making up different reasons for my nieces. From the way I pick enough to keep it up, but ain't no thing straight. Cause ain't no reason for this money to stay. Like what you want? What you want? I got Jesus giving money. What you want? I've been sitting and pitching this for a reason to cry. So I'ma say I love you, but keep a look on my eye. Cause I can never really want you unless it's money or pride. So when I say I really love you, boy, just know it's a lie. Like I ain't mean it. I ain't mean it. I just need another reason for a sickness. Another bag, another season, another description, another feeling. Boy, got a game a lot, but I keep.
Homie got a pump cause he got no. Homie stay trippin' cause I got no funds. Homie got a pump cause he got no. Homie stay trippin' cause I got no funds. Homie got a bump with it ain't not fun. Boy, I got a bump with it ain't not fun. Boy, I got a bump with it ain't not fun. Boy, I got a bump with it ain't not fun. Okay, now drop your bag, sass. I've been here from the start. A little snapback, homie, with a plug in his heart. Took these Billy Strum cards and now they rip me apart. Now they run around in circles like them kids in the park. Now I'm afraid of the dark. There ain't no monster inside. I pray to Jesus Christ, homie, they just keep me alive. Why you keep it 53? Cause I've been wrestling with pride. I try to keep it like I'm Texas, got the stop on my side. Girl, you know I'm a saint, so why you giving me hell? My uncle back up on the block and now they begging for bail. He always calling me for paper cause he know I'm the trail. Now I'm eating my McDonald's.
It's the NFL on EA Sports, and we're on the road to the Super Bowl. Ball is teed up, and with the boots, the NFL postseason has officially begun. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Allen taken right to the air. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
Well, Kate, that wasn't a fast enough break for the interception, but it was good enough and a good enough break to break on the ball, get a finger on it, and force the incompletion.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. Back to the air, Allen. Pass brought in by Amari Cooper. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And that's good for a Bills first down. From the shotgun, it's Allen. Complete, it's Cooper. And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line. He picks up 15 on the play. And that's good for a Bills first down. To throw again, it's Allen. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And forget the interception. He makes this a pick-6 touchdown. So we start our game off with a touchdown, Brock, but not on the side of the scoreboard that we were expecting.
Yeah, first drive on defense, the goal is to get off the field, maybe even flip the field with field position. But to score points yourself, It's not something they honestly consider too much. That is until he started that return, baby. And they saw things lining up perfectly for it to happen.
A quick chance at redemption after that pick six as it's sent away. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. Back to the air, it's Allen after the pick. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Tough one to retain through that hit. And now they face second down. Working across the middle, Brock, it is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talk about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact.
It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. And it's a pick six as he runs it in for the touchdown. Second time he's had an errant throw taken back for 6 in this half, Brock. As a quarterback, how do you come back from this knowing there's so much game left?
How do you come back from it, or how do your family and friends come back from it? I know as I get older, I think about them more and more. As a competitor, you're just going to grit your teeth and do what you can. But for the loved ones following, that's a tough second pick six to watch.
That one right down the middle. And the Broncos drive out to an early 14-0 lead. Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick six. And it bounces out of the end zone, so they'll set up shop at the 30. Offense ready to begin this drive. First and 10. Getting right back to it after that interception. Catch made over the middle. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only 1? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
5 wide. What's that?
Allen now on first down. Cut out left. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, just find a way to get him the ball.
Second and 6 coming up here.
What's that?
From the 46. Finds him over the middle. And he's going to be drugged down. Looks like at that 37-yard line. It's a gain of 17 on that one. And that's good for a Bills first down.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on second down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about third down at all.
Markers reset, ball at the 37.
What's that?
Throwing now on first down, Allen. Has him on the quick hitter. Give him 11 yards, Brock, and a fresh set of downs.
Kid, I can't tell you how good that is. Anticipating the outcut, having the ball on the way before the receiver's head even turns, he puts it on him so that receiver can easily get out of bounds for the nice gain.
A new set of downs forthcoming. It's first and 10.
Look out!
Again, Allen to the air. That's incomplete, trying to set up the screen there. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. So it'll be second down.
Hey, Kate, I know it's unrealistic to expect a 100% completion rate from anywhere on the field. But in this close, you really shouldn't be missing too many throws. Those need to be borderline automatic.
To the air again, Allen. Completed over the middle. And he gets this down to the 13-yard line. Give him 13 on that play. And that's good for a Bills first down.
I'm sure coach and play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
First and 10. Here's Allen. Connects with his back. Jaleel McLaughlin. And he takes it into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. The Bills reach pay dirt for the first time this game. Tyler Bass on now for the extra point. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Bills chop the lead in half. It's down to 7. And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. They're going play action. He throws a bullet to the center. He's got it at the 30. Touchdown, Chicago. The Broncos finish off their opening drive. It's a Troy Franklin touchdown. That one splits the uprights. And the Broncos double their lead to 14. The kicking unit on now for the Broncos, and they're ready to send it away. And the kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. Touchback, this drive starting from the 30. And the drive will start out with a first and 10. Allen setting up to throw. He's got the hook up to Cooper. And he'll get it up to the 44. They gain 14 on the play. And that's good for a Bills first down.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
First down throw for Allen. McLaughlin's got it, complete. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on first down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for second down. In the third and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
From the 48. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
That's caught for the first. And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line. 16 yards on the play. And that's good for a Bills first down.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On third down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity, and man, did he make an impact play.
We've reached the end of one in this opening round of the AFC playoffs. It's a two-score game early. We'll return to Highmark Stadium in just a moment. We're back for the second quarter. Bills in possession of the football. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive. Allen on the play action. This will be caught by Cooper. And he takes it into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. The Bills make it a one-score game in the first half. Amari Cooper, the touchdown. Bass gets the extra point to go. And the Bills chop the lead in half. It's down to 7. And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. They're going to throw here to begin the drive. Catch is made down the right sideline. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
I love throwing on first down. And when you see a first down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you plan for, and you go out and execute.
Catch made by Keaton Mitchell. And this one does not go far.
Kid, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. And one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
They pick up 9 on the carry, and that sets up 3rd and inches. He has it on the QB sneak. And that'll be enough for the first as they touch him down.
That was the perfect play call for that particular situation. Gave him enough to pick up a first with some room to spare.
And quick to the left, it's caught. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a first down. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. Mitchell up the middle. And his short gain gets them a new set of downs.
You know what I like about a 2nd and short run play, Kate? Yeah, I like getting a first down. But you know what I like even more? That's going to set up a play action pass in a similar down and distance, and that defense is going to have to key on the run.
They go play action on first. Big catch is made, and he got the feet in too. Good pass there from the rookie out of Arkansas, and it gets him a first down. Working inside the red zone. Gets it towards the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Well, you got to have a short memory in the NFL. Incompletions happen. Now you got to make the adjustment and go get the next one.
So the incompletion on first. Here's 2nd and goal. The throw is cut, pushing for the end zone, and he lost the football. It's not loose. And that's going to be a touchdown. It's on the board for now, but will it stand? We got to see what this flag is all about. Could that penalty come back to haunt him? It's another 2nd and goal. They're throwing it. And that's going to be brought in. Touchdown, Chicago. The Broncos take a 13-point lead. Kicking unit comes out for the extra point. Boy, was it close, but the point after does go through. And the Broncos double their lead to 14. The kicking unit on now for the Broncos, and they're ready to send it away. And it bounces out of the end zone, so they'll set up shop at the 30. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10.
Go.
Operating from the gun, it's Allen. Short pass brought in.
Sometimes you're looking to push the ball down the field. But as I've said before, the crumbs lead to a cookie. And you never go broke taking a profit, and those big tight ends will often find you those easy check down yards.
Let's see what they want to do here, partner. It's 2nd and inches.
Alert! Attack!
Working from the gun, it's Allen. McLaughlin there to bring it in. And he's able to move past the 45 before going out. Call it 7 yards on the play, and that's enough for the 1st down. New set of downs for him from the 46. Running back, motioning right. On 1st down, Allen. That's complete. Here's Brown. Give him 15 yards on the pickup there. And that's good for a Bills 1st down.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him on the route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
1st down now, ball at the 39-yard line.
What's that?
To throw again, it's Allen. He'll get this one to Brown. And he'll get this down at the 33-yard line.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
Complete. It's Cooper. And they get this all the way down to the 16-yard line. The big play nets him 17 yards. And that's good for a Bills 1st down.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. So it's 2nd down coming up. Allen gonna throw again. Has it down close. Touchdown, Buffalo. Bass on for the extra point. The point after splits the upright. And the Bills chop the lead in half. It's down to 7. And just like that, we're back to a 1-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback. Just over 30 seconds left in the half as they come to the line. Play action on 1st down. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up. They motion the slot man right. 2nd and 10 now. He throws a bullet deep to the right side. Really pushing the envelope on 2nd down, but the deep shot doesn't work. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. So they're left facing 3rd and long. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. Just before halftime, we get a timeout. Take it. One last play before the break. A final throw before the break. And he's not going to get something done. They take him down. So that's how our first half's going to end. A momentum-building play for their defense. Back from the break, I'm Kate Scott, joined by Brock Heward, and we are just moments away from the beginning of our second half. With this kick, we're back underway, a spot in the divisional round on the line. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. Running right with Mitchell. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down.
I don't know, Kate. I didn't think he had it. But that back did. He knew exactly where he had to get for the first down. Pops up right away and signals first down.
New slate of downs to approach here from the 40. Going to the ground again on first. And the nice gain is met by a punishing hit to bring it to a halt.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Options are open here. It's second and inches. He keeps it himself. They touch him down as he finds enough to pick up the first.
It's about the simplest play in the playbook, and they execute it like it was drawn up. That push gets them the first down.
First and 10 from a yard shy of midfield. Quick throw to the left is complete. And they get there to take him down right around the 41.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
This finds Mitchell complete. And he'll go out of bounds close to the 35-yard line. 5 yards on that play and enough for a new set of downs.
And those are the completions they rely on from their passing game.
First down, ball at the 36. Throwing off the play fake here. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. It arrived as the ball did to break things up. And now it's second down. So they opt for the shorter pass later in the progression on that play, Brock, but man, the defense took that away too.
Well, what they tell us yesterday in those production meetings, nothing comes easy. No easy completions from shots down the field to those checkdowns to the running back. Wanted to make this offense earn everything. They just did.
Only a yard from that time, so now third and 9.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
To the air, third and long. Catch made by Mitchell. And it's good yardage, but they tackle him short of the sticks.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
Let's go.
Quick pass left side. It's an 11-yard gain to back up the considerable gamble there on fourth down, and they move those chains. They have themselves another first and 10. He's got a man left. And he'll go down. Looks like they're marking him at the 11.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a first down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes second and third down a whole lot easier to manage.
This throw is caught. And he's to the 5 before going out of bounds. They find 7 yards, and now they've got first and goal. Mitchell gets it from the gun. Has the Chicago touchdown. The Broncos grow the lead coming out of halftime. Joey Sly on for the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Broncos double their lead to 14. The kicking unit on now for the Broncos, and they're ready to send it away. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Throwing here, Allen. And this throw's knocked away, incomplete.
How many times do defenders hear from their coaches, read and react, read and react? You got to read where the quarterback's eyes are going, and then more importantly, you got to react as he begins to throw and knock that ball away.
So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. Back to the air, Allen. Has a man, it's Brown. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a 1st down.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. And a lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
And this goes across midfield and into Broncos territory.
That is a textbook 1st down completion. Sets up 2nd and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
Allen setting up play action. Buying some time right. Oh, brother, it's another interception. And he's stopped. Now we'll wait to hear what this flag is all about. Well, no surprises here. They decline the holding call and hang on to the interception. This, our last play of the quarter. Now a give right side to Mitchell. And he's got a chunk of yards as we've reached the end of 3. 1 quarter to go, Brock, and we'll see who can earn the wild card win. The Broncos with it here, hoping to close out a playoff victory. Second and 3 now. Short pass caught by his tight end. A lot of minutes on the move here. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Chicago! The Broncos have likely locked up the win right there. Sly gets the extra point to go. And the Broncos stretch their lead to 21. The kicking unit on now for the Broncos, and they're ready to send it away. And the kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. Touchback, this drive starting from the 30. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. This will be caught by Cooper. Give him an even 10 yards on the play. And that's good for a Bills 1st down.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a 1st down.
New slated downs to approach here from the 40. Allen now on 1st down. Finds him over the middle. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They get 22 on that one. And that's good for a Bills 1st down. Markers reset, ball at the 37. 1st down throw for Allen. Escapes the pocket. He's got the hook up to Cooper. And he's going to be brought down at the 23-yard line. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Again, Allen to the air. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Couldn't connect on first. It's second down. To the air again. Allen. Dump off caught by his back. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play.
Kate, that's one of those situations as a quarterback that on my grade sheet, that's a negative. That screen was ambushed by the defense, and you've got to throw it away. Just find a way to put it at his feet and not create a negative play for your offense.
And he's there to knock away the pass and force a fourth down.
I don't fault the look downfield at all. I mean, that was just a situation there where it's a better defensive play than the offense executing.
Third down pass didn't work, but the offense staying out there on fourth. To throw again, it's Allen. Complete, it's Cooper. And they get this down to the 10-yard line before going down. One of their best play calls of this game, Brock. Nets them 17 yards on fourth down and gets them the first.
First down and goal to go.
Allen gonna throw again. And in, touchdown Buffalo. Bass on for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Bills get it back to a 14-point game. The Bills kickoff team out there now as they'll send this away. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 30-yard line.
First and 10 now from the 30. Here's Mitchell. And he found some running room for a nice gain. Good rip on first down. That brings up second and 2. Again, this is Mitchell. And he'll get it up to the 44. That one ends up a gain of 6. And that's a Chicago first down.
Well, looky here. You don't even have to worry now about a third down call as that run moves the sticks. You have that call you had ready, though? You can recycle it. Save it for later for that next third down coming.
And they'll let the clock run all the way down and expire. Must have lost sight of the play clock there, Brock, because the quarterback could have snapped it in time, but instead, they take the penalty. This will be the last play before our 2-minute warning. Running it after the penalty. And he's brought down for a loss. We've hit the 2-minute warning here in Buffalo. Broncos feeling good with a 14-point advantage. Back to the line they go. It's second down. Here's Mitchell again. And he's able to drive up past the 40. So after the 2-minute warning, another stoppage here. The defense is calling time. 1:55 to go.
A humble 5-6-yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain. Not a game-changing play by any means. But one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front seven.
Man in motion, headed right. Throwing on third and long. He sends this one to the end zone. They connect on the deep shot. And he takes this in. Touchdown, Chicago. The Broncos make it a 3-score game in the fourth. I love plays like this, Brock. Sometimes you just gotta ask your dude, show me what you got, man. Show off those wheels, and he did just that.
Yeah, beauty in simplicity, right?
Yep.
Now, when you run that fly route, you gotta win right from the jump. And you gotta protect yourself from the sideline, too. Don't get pushed to the boundary. Give your quarterback room to throw it up, and you can find pay dirt.
Extra point is up and good from Slot. And the Broncos stretch their lead to 21.
Bills 28.
The kicking unit on now for the Broncos, and they're ready to send it away. And it bounces out of the end zone, so they'll set up shop at the 30. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Working from the gun, it's Allen. McLaughlin's got it, complete. He picks up 15 on the play. And that's good for a Bills 1st down.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Half 85. Look out.
1st and 10, here's Allen. He's got it to him yet again. That is caught. And he's going to be brought down at the 35-yard line. All set up now for 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, it's Allen. On the move, headed right. Hits him on the out route. And he's down inside the red zone before hitting the deck. They're now set for 1st and 10. From the red zone now. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, he falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
He's got it to him yet again, and that one is caught. Buffalo calls it 2nd time out of the half. Still one more in their pocket to use.
Well, the odds aren't great when you throw into double coverage. Normally, you see one of the defenders make a play on the ball. 2 men nearby, and that's a missed opportunity for the coverage to make an impact play.
It was there, but he couldn't hang on. That's incomplete. Looking for the back that time. And that brings up 4th and short.
Alert. Look out.
They'll go. Allen. They can't connect as the coverage comes through with a 4th down stand.
Hey, I get it, it's already over, but go down swinging. Unfortunately, that play, like so many of them today, Kate, has been pretty indicative of how this contest has gone.
He's got time here. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass.
You need to buy your receivers enough time to get open along their routes, and your quarterback enough time to find and hit them with the throw. When the line doesn't hold up, incompletions follow.
Wow, his first real mistake. That's intercepted. That's Cole Bishop. Wanted to hit his tight end there, but a defender anticipated it, got a hand on it, and it is picked off.
Yeah, I think this defenses today have figured it out. There's a lot of good tight ends, and they can be mismatch makers, so you better have an awareness and coverage of where those tight ends are. This defense did. And boy, what a big play to take that ball away.
It goes as a gain of 19 yards. And that's good for a Bills 1st down. Working inside the red zone. Gets out of trouble. Forced out to his right. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on 1st down.
He did exactly what he was supposed to do on that play. Felt the pressure and escapes the pocket. After that, it's on somebody downfield to get open and give him a target. No one did, and he simply has to get rid of it.
Half. Look out.
2nd down, Allen throwing again. And that is incomplete. 8 seconds left now. Tough to blame him for that drop, Brock. Even if it would have been a touchdown, that was a great effort defensively, timing that hit, keeping them from hitting the end zone.
Reaction and burst. You get in the red zone defensively, you'll hear it all the time. You cannot wait. You've got to react, and then you got to burst. And that defender does a tremendous job of breaking that pass up with contact.
Monday. Attack!
Allen on third down. And he's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Buffalo. The Bills get it back to within 2 possessions. Amari Cooper, the touchdown. His 3rd through the air this game. His kick is good, for the moment at least, as we've got a flag down on the field. I think they're going to get him for hitting the kicker. The Bills kickoff team out there now as they'll send this away. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 30-yard line.
All right, this is going to be the final play of the game. He's going to keep this one. And the power play up the gut only results in 2 yards. So the Broncos ride out of here with a win on the road. And you never...